everyone in the final matchup of pool play here at men's volleyball tournament at CSUN. This matchup is, we believe, to be best of three. There was a mistake before. We think we're correct this time. Best of three. CSUN's B team versus Claremont. These starting lineups, people expected to play. Number 7, Xavier Chalmette Brown. Number 15, Nico Hornkist. Number 22, Ryan Say. Number 11, Brian Newwin. Number 53, Cameron McDaniel. Number 23, Karsten Fry. Number 42, Caleb Johnson. Number 30, An Vu. Number 33, Timothy Talabong. Number 17, Ian Hodge. We have one more player than the A team. That's about to begin. They're doing the pregame handshakes. I mentioned in a previous broadcast that CSUN's A team was eliminated. They are not. They're just placing lower in the seedings for the playoffs, so they're not eliminated. They will face likely elimination, playing one of the higher seeds. Play momentarily will begin. Right now on the court directly in front of us, the Fullerton versus Moore Park, Team B. So, looks like they already began playoff sets. we are. First serve. Visiting team begins with that. Right away, CSUN Team B out in front. Scores tied at 1 apiece. Right on the scoreboard, in case of a change, what sometimes happens, is obstructed from my view, so I can't see it. It's 2-1 Matadors. Serve from 17, Ian Hodge, soars way over the back line. Wasn't even close, no Claremont player dove for it. That was a strange occurrence. I've never seen that happen. Number 47 of Claremont. He wasn't facing the ball and it bounced off his back and it rolled down. He didn't look like he cared. That was very, very strange. And deflection right at the net. That time, number 7, Shawnette Brown gets CSUN their 4th point. Right now, the official right at the net is one of Moore Park's players, number 7. Both Hornkist and Shawnette Brown lost sight of the ball as it hit the divider thing that's currently rolled up. They lost it. Poor serve. Soars over the back line once again. That time, server was number 30, Anvu. And the serve from number 5 of Claremont fails to clear the net. The freebie for CSUN's B team. Number 53, McDaniel, served that time. Amounts to nothing. Point awarded to Claremont. Good eye there by 17. Hodge let the ball just float out of bounds. Trajectory bounced right outside the blue line. A little lob over the net by Say. Fooled Claremont, had them second guess themselves. One dove for it, thought it was going to be spiked, it wasn't. The opening left by him diving where the ball landed. Good decision. And another point for the Matadors. That's their 9th. So the score is 10-5. Matadors jumping out to a lead here against Claremont. Willing to keep it going. A great serve. That time, once again, Ian Hodge found opening along the left side of Claremont's half. They thought it was going to float out. It wasn't. He's going to try to hit that space again. That time he serves, bounces in the middle. Good effort there is number, I think, not sure what player that was, but he collided with McDaniel. Thought that it may throw them both off balance and the ball would bounce, but it didn't. Hodge and McDaniel both diving for it there. Both were short. It's 10-6. Excuse me, 11-6. The Matadors B team so far we've seen in this matchup in set 1 have a better time finding those gaps. Having a better time with that than the A team, who faced Moore Park's A team. Mistake there as the ball was juggled by Fry. By the time it bounced off his hands, he didn't have enough height. Diving for it from the back, they were not able to keep it in play. Setting up a spike, and there's a fake spike over the net, but they keep it going anyway. Claremont did not fall for it that time. Did not have the height on the jump there. That was number 5 of Claremont. Oh, aggressive spike there by number 7, Chamet Brown. No chance at all. The velocity to the ground was just too fast. He's finding the space in between those players, play right in front of the net. His teammates that hit it up are putting him in perfect position to spike it in that direction so they don't spike it right into those waiting hands sticking above the net. 14-7 is the current score. It's rare we see one hit on each side to start out a point, but that's what we saw. They changed their strategy, it didn't work. Matadors still put up other points. So they're still able to adjust with less time to prepare for the ball heading back to their side of the court. Diving effort there by 5 of Claremont keeps it up in a way, and number 17, that was Hodge. He dove on the sideline. Some of his teammates were standing there, and He didn't have space to hit it. Could have kept it alive, but it's not necessarily it's not necessarily their fault. They're behind the lines. Sometimes those balls just go way out. We're 16-9. The Matadors lead here in set one. B team looking to place high in the playoffs. They're each team competing for seeding. And right now, only Court 2 is active for these games. Chalmette Brown has been hard to stop. And his vertical, one of the best on the team, one of the taller players, is able to clear that net and get his hands up. So you can see why they have him up front and not in the back. Tried it again, that time it was Fry. Number 11, New Win. Saw an opening, he just tapped it down, made sure it fell fast. Score 17-10. Number 21 of Claremont just a little offset from where the ball was, but you gotta have faster reflexes. Keep an eye on the trajectory. He just stood there, didn't move, and they're down. Claremont's now down by 8 because of it. Oh, and the floater serve from number 8 travels a little too slow and doesn't quite have the distance. Number 8, that's Tunyem O. Tipped off the top of the hands of Hornkist, went directly behind him, not where he intended the ball to go, but good effort there. He had the right form, just hands were tilted the wrong way. Comes another spike you can see coming from a mile away by Say, but this time Claremont was ready for it. And Claremont has trimmed down CSUN B team's lead to 5 here in set one. That went right over. I don't know if that was the intention, but it's 1, 2, and it's already back on Claremont's side. The play is whistled dead. The point was already awarded. A quick timeout is called. Matadors found themselves leading by 8. It's now been cut in half. All right, play is resuming. To that timeout. Oh, and that ball nearly goes into the backboard of suspended right above it. Does not. Point CSUN. From our vantage point, we can see if it nearly grazes the ceiling. It almost did. Only top of the backboard in the middle court is visible. Matador's first to get 20 points in this first set. And wow, a very poor effort there. Number 11 hit up thinking that number 5 behind him would come up and hit, would come up and assist him. Did not happen. Miscommunication there. A bounce back there is 47. Showing some aggressive plays, he spikes it down. That ball ruled in favor of Matador's Team B. It looked like it bounced on the blue line, but they have a different ruling. Clear view as to where the bottom of the ball touches. Matador's up by 7. That one just beyond the blue line on the other side as well. So 22-16 is the score. Whistle sounds, play resumes. Or 47 on the serve. Once again, 17, Ian Hodge finding the opening in their formation with ease. That's going to be something Claremont has to adjust on in the intermission in between sets 1 and 2, because they've been burned on that consistently. Poor serve. Matadors hand it, give it back to Claremont to serve. This time it's 13. That time McDaniel on the return didn't hit high enough, instead hit directly to the ground. Matadors only needing 2 more points to win this set. Up, not going back very far in these last 2 trades in between the teams. Claremont hanging on by a thread, but they're only down by 4 now. Looking to put it away here. They're very close to call. It looked like it was going to bounce inbounds, but it doesn't, and Matadors are 1 point away from taking this set. Be the final serve of this set. Claremont taking their time getting it over the net. Shamet Brown really found a hole, but the gap was closed fairly quickly. You saw the Claremont players just shift, move in between, close that gap between them right at the front at the last second. The score's 24-20. are always going for that spike. And Matadors win set one. Final score 25-20. They have a one game advantage. Intermission. We'll be back in a couple minutes. No. Oh, yeah. Well, see, when it goes We're back here. Right early, the score's tied at 1 apiece. Teams switch sides. That one bounced out of bounds. Looked like it bounced inbounds. The shadow fooled me, but the players saw it. It's 2-1. Spike over the net was just a little too much power, but it turns out that Claremont touched it before it went out of bounds, so the point was awarded to CSUN. Sometimes it's hard to spot those quick grazes off the skin or off the hand. Oh, the ball touches the ceiling that time. That time, no. It looks like maybe, was it CSUN that got awarded? The scorekeeper and the ref are not on the same page. Okay, it is Claremont. 3-2 Claremont. No, 3-2 CSUN, but Claremont is serving now. And the net bouncing off the net, and that gave the ball more time to continue in its direction out of bounds. Another bad serve of the CSUN opponent. This time it's Claremont. So 4-2, Matadors lead. Time to serve for Claremont's 21. It does not clear the net. Five 3. Spike, and then perfect position there was Ian Hodge. It's like he saw the future. He knew what was happening. The Matadors find space towards the back of the court. First of many campfires we'll probably see. If you don't know, campfire is when multiple players are moving in on the ball, but it bounces on the court. The point is awarded to the other team. That one just rocketed to number 8. That time, Tunyemo. Right position just did not go high enough. Poor serve once again gives Matadors the advantage. They go up 9-4. That one just barely went out of bounds. Off the blue line, just beyond it. Score is, why is it say 8? It's supposed to be 9-5. They say 8-5 now. It's 8-5. I don't know why a point was taken off the board. Maybe there was some confusion in the middle. But yeah, Matadors lead by 3. McDaniel tries to get it up, does not. Bounce off the foot of 15. Hornquist. Number 3. Serve bounces off the net. Matadors lead 9-6. Sorry about the distraction. Someone's trying to talk to us up here. Matadors lead 10-6, first to reach double digits. Floater serve that time. Plenty of time to get underneath it. Good reaction time by number 47 of Claremont. But 2 hits later, soars way out of bounds. Score 11-7. CSUN's B team looking to quickly move quicker through these sets than the A team. Serve this time, hits the net again, but manages to clear it. Not hitting it as hard that time, moving up. Moving up now that was number 3, Claremont. Not making that same mistake of waiting behind. And now, Matadors, their lead is slipping away. Oh, no, that point was awarded to the CSUN. Looks like it bounced off number 11 or number 3. Right before going out of bounds. Happens so fast, hard to notice from here. So 12-9. Number 7, great anticipation. Even though it looked like they would not hit it over, he was ready. He tipped it. The disguise doesn't work. Shamet Brown, MVP of the game so far for me. And bad serve by Ian Hodge. Will give Claremont double digits. And a lot of sloppy serves so far in set 2. Back to back. Claremont just returned the favor. And now back to back to back. 14-11. There's number, that time it was number 16, Matthew Mahia. That's back to back to back to back. 4 straight serves that do not go over the net. 15-11. We will be stepping away from this game. It continues. We will update you later on what the result was. Oh, never mind. Sorry, we will be staying. There was a timer on. We're going to stay commentating on this game. Score is 16-11. McDaniel setting it up. It looked like that was 3, but instead of looked like it was 4 instead of 3, but they made it. They counted it as 3. Players down, looks like, one of Claremont's players, so they stop play. No point will be awarded. The score is still 16-11 after that quick intermission. A player was injured. He's now on the sidelines. Maybe checked out by a trainer. McDaniel going to serve as soon as the whistle blows. (17-12). Claremont, one of the few times in this matchup so far, they've found a hole in their formation unguarded. And tip over the hands, over the head of McDaniel. Had he not touched it, would have soared out of bounds, but instead the point is awarded to Claremont. 17-13 is the score. Matador still sitting pretty though, up 4, only needing 8 more points. Claremont's been very sloppy on serves. There's one they managed to get up over the net without it touching. 17-14. Okay, so it's 18-13 now. I don't know why. It bounced on Matador's side, but they're awarding the point to the CSUN B team. Number 11, New Win, serving. Oh, and that went over the net, and number 13 of Claremont didn't realize it, but it actually benefited them because CSUN wasn't ready to hit it over. Spike just a little too much power by Say. Goes out of bounds behind Claremont. 18-15. Number 3 is going to be serving from the center of the back. It would almost look like it was tipped. No, it was not. So Matadors are solely responsible for that one going out of bounds. Their lead has been trimmed down to 2. That One soars way out of bounds, almost hits a phone on a tripod or on a stand. Deflection there right as it soared over the net by 47. Caught the Matadors sleeping. Once again trims their lead down to 2. Trying to climb back into this, as from what we've heard, this could be an elimination set for Claremont if they lose. This is probably best of 3. Matadors reaching 20. The server over there, number 15, Hornkiss, trying not to knock over the phone on accident. Surprised it hasn't happened yet. That one just barely touched as it goes out of bounds by Hornkiss. Serve soars over the net, but it goes out of bounds. That was number 13 that time from Claremont. A little off target. Diving for it was 3 in the back. Fell down reaching for it. They found space in the back, they capitalized on it, and now they're up by 4. Their lead is bigger than the number of points they need to win set 2. Matadors in cruise control, looking to close this out. Score now 22-19. Diving hit went over. It wasn't supposed to have that much velocity or height, but they still got up prepared for the time it went back to their side, and now giving up 2 unanswered. Claremont trimming away at that lead. Once again, finding the open hole. There's point number 23 on the back. That's, again, that time number 3 wasn't as close to it, but he had a chance for it. Ian Hans just short of it as he dove for it. They're now need 2 points, and they're only up by 2. Leading on as big as it was earlier in this set. 23-21 is the score. Hitting it up really high, but behind him, needing to get it over. Nguyen does. Finding a hole in the center, there's number 47 of Claremont. Diving effort by Hodge, not enough to get up for a teammate to hit it back over. This set 2 coming down to the wire here. One point away from victory. Matadors looking to close it out. final serve of set 2. Oh, keeping it over. It barely goes over. 17. It bounced out, and Matadors win set number 2. Final score 25-22. We'll go into intermission. We'll be right back.
No, that's game.
That's game? Oh. Well,